Hello SLAPAFISH community, and welcome back to another World Tank Console video. So in this video, I got a tank review, and that is going to be the Tier 8 American light tank, the Falcon T92 light tank. Honestly, I've been loving this tank, so without further ado, let's get into some stats of this tank. So the armor of this tank is pretty weak. The whole armor is only 32 at the front, 25 at the sides, and 19 at the back. Turret armor is 29 at the front, 29 at the side, and 29 at the back. Also, you have 1,000 hit points. You have a 600 horsepower engine. Your power to weight ratio is 35.32. Your speed limit is 60 kilometers. Hull transfer speed is 55 degrees a second. Turret transfer speed is 50 degrees a second. Also, you have a 76mm caliber gun. You have .38 accuracy, 1.8 second aim time. Damage is 150 on your standard, 150 on your premium, and 185 on your high explosive. Penetration is 175 on your standard, 210 on your premium, and 38 on your high explosive. You can only carry 60 rounds, and your rate of fire is a 13.95 rounds per minute. View range is 400 meters, and signal range is 745 meters. And you have a silver bonus of 50% and an XP bonus of 15%. So that's the tank stats. Now let's jump into some gameplay of this tank. Alright, as you can see, we have landed ourselves on Profka in a top tier match. So Profka is one of the best light tanks and maps as you could possibly get. So what am I going to do? I have the best spotting crews that you could possibly have. As you can see in the previous clip, I have every spotting and concealment perk there is in the game. And I have binoculars and camo net on this tank. So this tank is primed for like spotting and concealment, plus with the 400 view range this thing has. So I'm trying to get to this bush and just sit here, activate my binoculars, and spot the entire side of the map. But there's a light. Their light tanks are too close for me to do that, so I can't do that. So I'm going to try to go around and try to get that spot again. But anyway, so they have two light tanks. I spotted off a 58 and a Hellhound and another Falcon T92. And we snapshot the Falcon T92 and put a shot into him. So what have I realized about this tank? I've realized this tank is actually pretty good at shooting on the move. As you've seen that shot with the Falcon T92 and that IS shot that hit the tank, but didn't penetrate it. And I hit the 58 and damaged his engine. Hit another one. He's dead. So, this tank is pretty good at shooting on the move. I'm really starting to like this tank. This is now my primary Tier 8 light tank. So, as you can see, we're rated 477 damage and 1,211 spot assists. And this game has just beginning. Thank you, Doritos98, for moaning in the background. So, yeah, now a little over 3 minutes into the game. As you can see, we're always going 60 on this thing snapshot. There will be greater times of me snapshotting, and there's FV201. Just snapshot a shot right into the side of his tank. With a great DPM this tank has, we're going to make quick work of this FV201 black, especially if he keeps moving towards my two tank destroyers, the two ISUs back there. So yeah. There's a Bulldog right there. The M41 Bulldog 90mm gun. also known as the hellhound. So I sit here in this bush, try to activate binoculars, and try to spot something. But it didn't work because I'm too far away. Not being spotted, probably the guy behind me was spotted, and take a shot, and I took a shot for the AT-7. Yeah, you'll get that a lot in light tanks. You'll never be spotted, but somebody will be hiding right behind you, and you get shot for him. And here's a big dot. I'm going to snapshot him and kill him. This tank is really good at snapshotting, as you can see. Bulldog got track, and here's the... You just killed that Pershing. I'm just going to have fun with this Bulldog. It's fun. It's Brazilian Bulldog. Snapshotting. Firing on the move with this tank is pretty easy. I also noticed that this tank has really good penetration for a light tank. You won't see it in this match, but I was fighting a 705 on the Object 705, the Tier 9 Heavy, on the front, shooting premium rounds, yes. And I was going through his frontal plate. Not the lower glacis plate, but the frontal plate, the top plate. It was just pinning him. So I thought that was pretty nice. But anyway, as you can see, we're up to 1,782 damage and 4,805 assists. Now we're up to 5,300, 5,600, 6,480. The spot assist is just rolling in. I mean, yeah, you could be putting it on the crew, but this is a Tier 8 light tank with 400 meters view range. Okay? And this tank is fast and it can dodge shots pretty dang easy. It's a good light tank all around. Good DPM. We did 7,482 at spot assist and 2,212 damage. And we got our team a victory on Profka. Shut up, dog. So, yeah. And we made an incredible credit of 246,237 silver because they ended up Independence Day bonus. So, yeah. And we got top of the team. If you like this video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you remember SLAPAFISH, because why would you not? And peace out. See ya.